Hey golfers, Happy New Year. 2023 is already off to a bang. USGA conforming list is showing that Kirkland is going to be releasing a set of irons in 2023. They're already on the conforming list. There's some details that I'll cover in this video. If this is a product that you'd like to see a review on in the future, please hit that like button. And if I get enough likes, I'll just go ahead and buy a set and review them in the future when they are finally released. Now, I'm a huge fan of Kirkland products. I think what they do in terms of bang for your buck is just amazing. The golf ball is fantastic. The cover doesn't last that long, but for a buck a ball, the performance and feel is just fantastic. And I've got a review of that particular product on my website. I also use their golf gloves, which I think are really, really good, especially given the cost. They're just a really, really solid golf glove. And finally, I've got a set of their wedges too, and I've been super impressed with their wedges. They're very spinny. The feel is solid, even though they're a cast club. It's just a terrific value. So I'm really excited about the Kirkland irons. I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention and walk through the pictures and the specs that are available on the USGA conforming site. So let's move over to the PC. I'll bring up those images and I'll talk through the information that we have available right now. So this is the data that was shown on the USGA conforming website, and I'll leave that link below in case you want to go to the website itself and see this firsthand. But the manufacturer is listed as Indie Golf, which is out of California. Product name, as you see there, Kirkland Signature version 2. It is identified as being a set of clubs, but then we get to markings, and this is where I think it really starts to get interesting. So obviously, Kirkland has been pretty steadfast in branding their clubs with the Kirkland Signature logo. Also, it shows on the back that it's listed as having tungsten in it. Obviously, they're going for what I think would be considered more of a player's distance type iron. It's a very popular space. It wouldn't surprise me that they would want to play in that space. What really caught my attention is the marking on the hosel that the iron is forged. That really could be a great feeling club if it is a forged iron. So again, I think this is an opportunity that Kirkland's taking to really shake up the marketplace in terms of offering a really good product for a very competitive price. So it's going to be really interesting to see just how these clubs feel. Obviously, there's some other criteria here for meeting the rules of golf and the grooves and etc. But the forged piece was really what caught my attention. Now let's take a look at the iron itself. Again, this is what's featured on the USGA conforming website. What we have listed here is a 4-iron. You can see the 4 at the top of the club up here. The Kirkland Signature branding. I don't know if this is only a black and white image, but if it's that kind of shadowed look and this is a color image, that would be fantastic. The one issue I've had with Kirkland products up to this point is the branding is not the most attractive for sure. Now I can overlook that, and quite honestly, I've kind of made a joke of it when I've been on the course with buddies, and I'll make jokes about the Kirkland wedges that I put in my bag. But I know some folks find that off-putting. But for me, I'm more worried about having a good tool than I am about so much the look or the brand associated with it. Obviously here you've got the tungsten listing. I think what's most important about what this club seems to be going for is it looks like it's a hollow player's iron, similar to like maybe a TaylorMade P790 or the recent Mizuno 225. Both clubs are extremely popular and have sold really, really well. So it's a very competitive space, and it doesn't surprise me that Kirkland would want to make their first entry into that market in a segment that is as popular as those two particular irons are. It looks like up here in the top corner, I get the impression that may be like a tungsten weighted screw, almost like maybe they've done the whole injection molding inside of a hollow iron. If that's the case and it's forged, boy, these clubs could really feel good. You'd have to test to make sure, but I like the direction that it looks like it's heading. From a look standpoint, I do see a resemblance to like a 790, but for me, the Mizuno 225 is really what this club looks more like to me. And if that's the case, boy, that'd be some really great company to keep, because that 225 is one sharp looking club. So anyway, this is the image of the iron head. I really like the way it appears in this image. I don't like a sharp corner at the top of the toe, and I love this rounded corner that they're showing in the image. I don't see anything that I would find objectionable, other than, if the Kirkland branding is something that you would have a problem with. I'm certainly curious, and I think they could be providing a terrific value, just like they have with other products that they've brought to market. Well, again, if you'd like to see a review on these when they come out, please hit that like button, and I will make sure that I go out and I'll buy a set, and I'll give you my honest feedback about these products. Now, my kids might have said I drank the Costco juice, but I'm here to tell you, I try to approach things from a very fair standpoint and try to judge things on their merits and not based on just their branding. And I really think Kirkland's done a really good job, and it's kind of shook up the industry. So I'm really curious to see what they're like. Probably not a fit for everybody, whether it's the looks, the branding, the feel. But I think it could be a really interesting product that could shake up the golf market in somewhat. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave me any comments with questions or concerns that you may have. I always get back to every comment or question that I receive. That's it for the Golf Nerd. Hit 'em long and straight, and I'll see you next time.